It's Fiesta time in San Antonio, and that means thousands of people go downtown to celebrate the many different events that occur around the city. One of those events has been a tradition since 1951, Cornyation.
It's a takeoff on the Order of the Alamo and their coronation, and so we call ours the Order of the Acorn, and it's called the Cornyation. And instead of King Antonio, we have King Anchovy, because the first court was in 1951. The first court of Cornyation was the court of the cracked salad bowl, and all of the duchesses were components of the salad, and then the king was on the top as the anchovy, so that we've kept that going.
This year's King Anchovy is San Antonio City Manager Cheryl Scully.
It's just a fun sort of takeoff on the duchesses and how they come out and present themselves and their court to San Antonio royalty. And Cornyation spoofs that and sort of takes it, as well as spoofing just that, it also spoofs current events, not only nationally, but also locally as well.
Cornyation is about fun, about talent, and about imagination. This year's show, I'm bringing it all out. We're doing Pig Ligaments. As you can tell, she's a big girl. But you know, there's plenty of boys out there that likes big girls.
This is what we're doing this year. We're doing a spoof on Octomom, the lady who had the 8 babies, and this is going to be one of the babies. They're paper mache. We did them from scratch. And then we're just kind of painting them in, and I'm going to put them in diapers, and we're going to spoof that to music from the little old lady who lived in a shoe with all the babies coming out.
The skits themselves kind of change over time. So the idea that the designer may have a couple of months before, when we have our initial meetings about Cornyation, may be completely different over time. Some other event may have happened, or some other celebrity may have done something stupid, and so they want to change what they do their skit about. So it's always best to sort of start the script as near as possible to the show, so that you don't have to make a bunch of huge dramatic changes.
The entire production is put on by volunteers, and all of the proceeds earned by the event are donated to local and national charities.
It started out, let's see, we have done the San Antonio AIDS Foundation. We have done BEAT, which is the Black Effort Against the Threat of AIDS. We have done Jennifer's Kids, which is a summer camp for children that are born HIV. We used to do the Providence Home, Battered Women's Shelter.
This is our way to help the community. You know, with our craziness and our silliness, it still makes people laugh. People come buy tickets and see the show.
Every year, it's more and more exciting to raise the bar just a little bit more, a little bit more. How much more money can we raise for these charities? To raise over $1 million over these years, and to raise $130,000 for 3 nights of just a bunch of fun is just exciting for all of us.
It's just a wonderful event. I mean, not only does it benefit very worthwhile charities, but it's also just a great time. I mean, the audience is probably the best audience of any sort of gathering during Fiesta. They're all very friendly. They're all there to have a good time. It's cool. It's indoors, so those are certainly appealing things. But the show itself is just you know, it's a lot of people's hard work and efforts, and it's sort of a genuine thing, you know. I mean, that's people pouring their hearts out on stage. So I would just say that it's probably one of the best events of Fiesta.
The show begins on Tuesday night and runs through Thursday at the Charlene McCombs Empire Theater. There are 2 showings per night, the first at 8 p.m., the second at 10:30.
The Empire Theater is a blessing. It really is a beautiful theater. It was beautifully restored, and we've been there, oh, I would say 5, 6, 7 years already. State-of-the-art sound. It's just a really beautiful theater, and what a fabulous facility that we have that we can present our show.
The Empire is so fabulous. They give us this gorgeous theater, and it's intimate enough that we have had just a great experience in there.
It's great. I mean, the energy of the crowd, the energy that we have backstage, it's a great time. I mean, it's just electric. From the time when they first let the audience in and everybody's sort of rushing to their seats and getting their cocktails and whatever, throwing around the beach balls or whatever they do that particular night. It's just a lot of fun from start to finish for everybody involved, whether it's the audience or the cast members.
Lawrence Goynes, SACurrent.com.